Hello guys, once again, hope you're all doing alright. We'll just be back into Assassin's Creed yet again with the next assassination, which will be Abu Nukud. Let me just get this training bit out of the way, we'll carry on with the intro for this. Come on.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
But yeah guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the video series so far. I'm actually really enjoying making these videos at the moment. It's something that I'm very much looking forward to editing a lot of the time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the last part in particular. I hope the little additions to the video helped a lot with a few bits of history and things like that.
I understand.
And yeah, I think the next mission or the next assassination we're going to be going for is going to be quite interesting to do. We're actually going to go to Damas, which is the next bit. We're going to head straight to the Bureau. I'm actually quite happy that this fast travel section's in here, because it helps kind of cut a lot of different things out.
Or by pickpocketing.
When it comes down to this next mission, in the book, there's actually a couple of references to other things that are going on later.
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nukud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damas, richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his title, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
One thing I want to do very quickly, guys, just a bit out there. I want to actually take down some of the volume a little bit, because I've realised the game volume can get a bit hectic at times, and it almost drowns a lot of things out.
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these three places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Right. So with that in mind, guys, we've got a lot of things to do, and a lot of people to see as well. So now we're back in Damascus again. I actually do, again, want to apologise for the wrong name of giving this last time. Last time I called this place Jerusalem, and it actually wasn't Jerusalem at all, it's just Damascus. I got the name wrong by mistake, so apologies for that. And, right, with that in mind, guys, we want to see what we can do. The one little reference I was mentioning earlier was when it comes to the book side of things for this, there's actually reference to events that are happening later in the game actually happen a little bit earlier on in terms of foreshadowing, so to speak. And it's actually Altair comes across while on his investigations, he finds areas of the is the actual rich district that we're in? Yeah, it is. He finds areas of the rich district and other districts having like bonfire pits, and a lot of them are basically burning books and scriptures and knowledge and things like that. And we actually find out why a little bit later in the game, and it's a nice little bit of foreshadowing in the book. Whereas in this section, we don't get a great lot. We don't get a real lot of foreshadowing in this game, in all honesty. Now we're in the rich district. It's almost a little bit hectic to try and find out where we need to go. Let's have a look round. Grab that. So as you can tell, Damas is run by the Saracens at the moment, or Salah-ad-Din. And fortunate enough for us,
It is our very existence we are fighting
We can
for.
actually run through a lot of these areas quite a lot. That was a bit weird, everything just popped in then.
We must resist. We must.
Just push one back. Right. But that with that in mind, we can walk around the city quite easily. And with the treaty that was going on between Richard and Saladin, there's a lot of citizens from Acre as well that have come to this city, which is interesting actually, in all honesty. So yeah guys, let's go find some worthy information. We'll see you guys there.
There is no one more generous than Abu Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
Reason I'm attacking him this early is because he actually goes past an area that's covered with guards, and I don't really want to waste my time with him. Trying to get past them. Nice.
I'll talk. I've no interest in dying for him. His coin's not worth my life.
A wise decision.
What is it you want?
I have business with the Merchant King.
Huh? Good luck with that. He rarely leaves his chambers.
Why? Is he afraid?
Not fear. Hate. He hates himself as much as he hates the people he pretends to serve. Locks himself away in his personal quarters out of shame.
He can't stay hidden forever.
No. Those celebrations of his. He comes out to speak. To look down upon the people. A sense of belonging, I suppose. However brief.
What's wrong with him that he would hide like this?
You'll see. Now let me go.
Let you go? So you can tell him of my plan?
I won't say a thing.
No, you won't.
Shit. Right, that's one awkward thing about that.
I'll take you down. Find him. That's him. There. That's him. Run back now.
Shit.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
Here we are.
Ignorance, violence,
So yeah guys, we'll see you in the next investigation.
resist.
It was good of you to come. It is an honor to serve. What do you require? The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help, but tell no one else of this. None will know my mission. Then our business is concluded.
Right. Let's get this from him. Whew, that was a bit tough, that one, not gonna lie, that was actually a little bit tough, that. So we've got that. Acquired a letter stating Merchant King is holding a festival in his palace, so we'll probably just leave that alone in terms of the letter, so to speak. Because we've now got the assassination memory unlocked, which means we can head back to the Bureau, so I'll see you guys there shortly. But yes, we're hoping to see if we can adapt some of the old things that I would normally do to get into this area. Because I did used to like Abu Nukud's assassination mission quite a lot.
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
That's fair enough. So that's not too bad. Grab the marker. So yeah, guys, I actually want people to let me know in the comments as well. I'm thinking by this point I may have already made a decision whether to put an intro into this video or not. But let me know, guys, in the comments if you do like the intro to the actual videos that I've been putting in. If not, I could probably redesign them a little bit and add something a little bit different to them. I will take suggestions down in the comment section below as well, and I will consider them. So honestly, guys, feel free to add some suggestions in. And right, let's see if we can make our way to the target destination. I also want to state for the record as well that this is not just going to be a sort of a one-off thing in terms of doing Assassin's Creed 1 and then that'll be it. My main aim, as previously mentioned, I'm going to be doing the Assassin's Creed series. So I'm going to be moving on to other games after this, and I've already got... They just spawned in then. Right, okay. Right, you. What we're actually going to be doing in the near future is we're actually going to be moving on to another game in Altair's storyline, and we're actually going to be playing Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. Now, with this, a lot of people are going to be going, well, have you actually got that on PSP? Are you going to be recording it on PSP, so to speak? And I'm honestly going to have to say that I won't be using a PSP to record the actual footage itself. The reason for this is, one, I still have the PSP. I mean, I've got it in my drawer down below. But I've actually, I have got the game, but I have misplaced it. Now, the only rough thing about it is I won't be able to... There should be a saved citizen around here somewhere that I can use. So what we're actually going to be doing, guys, is I've actually found an emulator to run the game on. And it actually runs really well. So after playing... Assassin's Creed 1, I'm going to be continuing his story in Altair's sorry, not Altair's Chronicles. I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed Bloodlines afterwards. Now, a lot of people are probably already thinking to themselves, well, why don't you play Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles? The reason I'm choosing possibly not to play Altair's Chronicles is for a few different reasons, actually. And one of the bigger reasons for it is it's a game that I've tried to get running on a PC, and unfortunately it doesn't run really well. For some reason on my system it just does not work, and that's the reason I'm going to be avoiding it. But in terms of the storyline, there's not a great lot to think about with this. In terms of the storyline anyway, there's a lot of it you can look up on the Wikipedia page for a lot of it, but I'm going to not be going into it myself. So with this, we've actually got quite a lot of crowding going on. Guards up at the top. It's quite a big fortress, this, in all honesty. Quite a big area. A lot of areas that we can utilise. We've got to know that much. Right, so in the actual book itself it described that an allude and rebec was actually used to do a lot of the music in this, which is interesting. And I'll actually put some images up on screen for that as well, for what they look like. Now, this is where the story gets really strange, from what I can remember. Our target.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time. I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction. Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. Do you take me for a fool? That I have not heard the words you whisper behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No. All this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it. Kill anyone who tries to escape.
Right, time to make our exit. Oh, shit. How did we get up there now? Get the hell out of here. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Right, we're off.
Over here!
Should have got more throwing knives. Surprised he didn't run.
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead. Sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
And there goes Abu Nakud. Right. So now we've just gone completely. We've gone completely off high alert because we have taken care of the rest of the archers. We need to find a way out of this palace, but then also stay away from the guards as well. That's bull! As if that happened.
Preparation.
I actually grabbed the edge as well. Right, as I was saying, we'll actually move on now. As if that didn't work the first time. What we're going to want to do is get past these guards relatively quickly.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Oh shit!
Chase him down! Find out where he went! Out of the way! I see him!
There we go. Let's try and get as far away as we can. Oh, what the hell? So, to me, that particular assassination was one of the weirdest ones. That was crap. As I was saying, it probably was the most weirdest one, I would say personally, because there's a lot of other things at play with that one, but I don't really see why he decided to kill everyone. I don't really understand that, but the taking of people's wealth was something I was a little bit surprised at with that. It sounds like he was taxing people like crazy when it came to like merchants and things like that.
Word has reached me of your success.
And it was a weird one.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
I find that interesting, actually. The Altair says it was a coward's tool to use poison. It says in his codex years later that there was talk of Altair actually using poison within assassination attempts and things like that, which we'll actually go into that a little bit more with the next game as well. But for now, let's get ourselves back to Masyaf.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off multiple enemies.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah-ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
That was where Altair gained a lot more respect from me, personally, as a character. So we've just got a lot more throwing knives on his left leg, which is quite nice. And I think there is a new sword. No, there's not. But there's actually a little known fact about his sword, actually. So Altair's sword, the one that we have on our side at the moment, if his cloak stops shadowing it off, is actually a relic that is used in... well, it's not used, it's actually presented in Abstergo's Madrid facility. It actually got put there back in 2016, which I'm not sure if you can actually see it in the actual games themselves, but it would be interesting to try and find that out. So with that, guys, there's a couple of bits of information we got from that before we wrap this video up for this part. So the Templars had a motto which was "Non nobis domine non nobis," which basically means "Not unto us, O Lord, not unto us." And it's more of a hymn / prayer that was originally taken from, but it became sort of the Templars' motto. The actual full Latin motto is "Non nobis domine non nobis, sed nomine tue da gloriam." So that would actually mean, "Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name give the glory." And that's sort of the Templar motto, so to speak, what they actually adapted. Whether that whole thing got adapted into the Assassin's Creed universe is a different thing entirely to question. But it's quite interesting to see that kind of that sort of proverb, so to speak, that kind of saying, so to speak. It's actually quite nice to kind of see that in this. So with that, guys, we're going to wrap this up for this part. Our next target is Majduddin, and with that, we've got to go all the way through to Jerusalem for that one. So with that, I'd like to say a very special thank you to you all. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you like the idea of me going on to Assassin's Creed Bloodlines being the next game in the series, in terms of the chronological sense of things. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on that kind of thing. I'm going to be revealing a lot more about my plans as we go through the whole thing. As we start going through the first game, we're going to start revealing a lot more plans to you guys. And let me know if the intro is good, or if you think it would be probably better off being redesigned a little bit more. But yeah, guys, with that in mind, let's say a very special thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe and share this with your mates. It definitely helps the YouTube algorithm find a lot more people that would like this type of content. And with that, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much, guys, and yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you.